Hello everyone. This video tutorial is for those of you that are going to be completing the clinical cycle or the full observation cycle. So the first thing you want to do here is once you're at teachscape.com, you're going to want to go to customer login and click on the Teachscape effectiveness platform. And I'm going to log in as Clayton Bloss so that we can get a look at what a teacher is going to be viewing. So once you've logged in, you'll come to this screen, and there's a couple different options here. You have the option of going into your profile and changing some of your personal settings. You could also go to a tutorial on the Reflect products or the different items that are available in Teachscape. What we're going to concern ourselves with is the Go button right here, which will get us into where you can access classroom observations, your evaluations, and your walkthroughs. You can also use this button up here too. It'll take you to the same place. Just waiting for it to load here. So once it loads, you'll notice that you come to your home screen here with a lot of different things on it. You'll have your evaluations tab up here. You'll have a formative activities tab, which you're not going to do a whole lot in at this moment. And then you have your walkthroughs tab, which you can actually see that there's been a walkthrough completed by Laura Mandel, which is what the LM stands for here. Most of your work will be done here in the evaluations tab, and what you'll notice first is that on the left hand side here you have a lot of different categories. You have the teacher self-assessment. Some of you will have 2 formal evaluations, maybe even 3 depending on where you're at. A lot of you will just have 1 though. And you also have your Domain 1 portfolio. This is where you can put any of your artifacts for planning and preparation and upload those. Your Domain 4 portfolio, where you can put any of your professionalism artifacts in there. And then you have your teacher observation and practice rating, your SPP and teacher specific rating, and then your mid-year rating. You will also, if you have a second evaluation, could click View Another Evaluation, and you could go to your year-end evaluation, which will look the same as this, but it'll just be for your second observation. So once on this screen, whether you're in the mid-year or the year-end, you can expand to see all the different tasks that are available that you need to complete. So SG stands for Scott Galen. CB stands for Clayton Bloss. So you'll have one that it has your initials, and those are the things that you need to complete. So you can notice here that Clayton's going to need to complete the teacher self-assessment. If he's to go there, he can complete the questions there. Every teacher is required to do that, and you can answer those questions. You'll also see that the mid-year formal observation, you can expand and look and see that there's the pre-observation conference questions that you can answer, any of your planning artifacts that you're going to do for your formal observation, whether it be a worksheet, a study guide, a lesson plan. You can upload those all into your teacher planning artifacts. Mr. Galen would, in this case, complete the formal observation. You have the teacher post-lesson artifacts, which would be any samples of student work, post-tests, following day assignments, and so forth that you can upload. You could also have the observer supplemental artifacts, which will be uploaded by your evaluator. And then the other thing here is this teacher lesson reflection form and post-observation conference. This is where you answer your questions that reflect upon how the lesson went, and then you would discuss those at the post-observation conference. You can also close out any of these things by clicking on the triangle over here, and that'll kind of collapse the different things. So the informal observation, we really don't do a whole lot with that at this time. If that changes, we'll let you know. Your Domain 1 portfolio, you can upload artifacts. Mr. Galen would also be able to upload artifacts here. As you can see, you would want to operate on this one because this is your initials. You can also do your Domain 4 portfolio. You once again can upload anything related to professionalism. And then you can also see your mid-year rating and so forth. A lot of these things here at the bottom, these two really involve your evaluator and not so much you. Once again, you can switch to your second evaluation if you have one, or your third one by going to another evaluation and then clicking on here. And you'll just see that this is just your year end. It's the same format, but it's just a different file cabinet per se for your year-end evaluation or your next evaluation. You can also see the progress of how you're doing here in terms of completing different tasks based on this taskbar right here. If you have any questions regarding anything with Teachscape, please do not hesitate to ask myself, Mr. Galen, or Mrs. Mandel, and we will certainly help you as best as possible as we continue to go through this learning process. Thank you.